Hey, it's Victoria McDougall, Central Virginia's very own Southern Belle, and I'm here with Detailer's Choice, located in Chatham, Virginia. Specializing in cleaning products from everything from motorcycles to construction equipment, whether it's land or water, we're the best bang for your dollar. Detailer's Choice Spray Wax may be used on your vehicle or boat. If you want a fast and easy, simple shine, just spray and wipe away for 6 to 8 weeks of protection. Detailer's Choice, whether it's by land or water, we're the best bang for your dollar.
Hello, this is Ed Smith coming to you from thebasscast.com again. We're here at the Tackle Box on Coral Lane in Lynchburg, Virginia this morning. And what we're going to talk about is fall patterns. I'm sure you've heard of the dog days of summer. Well, friends, are here. That's when fishing gets really, really tough. The fish get off the night bite, they transition between a shad schooling bite and moving back into the backs of the creeks for the fall pattern. The schooling bite's real difficult now. It didn't used to be quite as hard because the fish used to show themselves. You could pull up on a point or at the mouth of a creek or something and sit there for a few seconds and a big school would come up. Today it's real hard to find one of those schools. I don't know what's caused them not to come up to the surface other than pressure, but they do not show themselves like they used to. So you have to rely a lot on your electronics today. You basically idle around a point or the mouth of a creek channel and you look for schools of shad on your locator. When you see those, then you can stop the boat and sit there a few minutes and make myriad random casts trying to find the fish. And it's like looking for a needle in a haystack, but a lot of tournaments are won that way this time of year. A lot of bass are caught in the schools. Every once in a while they will come up. If you know it's an area where the fish are schooling and they stay in that area and they're not coming up, there's an old technique. It's one of the old, something us old guys use. You'll crank your motor up, give it gas, and you'll go around in a circle right over top of the point. And that'll excite the shad, it'll make them come to the surface, and that excites the bass, and they'll come up and you can catch them. And some of the baits we use this time of year to catch these schooling fish are, and one bait that a lot of people overlook is a number 5 shad rap. It's hard to throw because it's so small, but it mimics a school shad real well. You need to throw it on a spinning rod with 6-pound test line. And the reason you want to use line that little and 6-pound test, there's no snags, you're over deep water, so you're not going to get hung up. But you can throw it a long way. It's a hard bait to throw, especially if the wind's blowing. But throw it out there, crank it down to this depth, and then fish it just like you would a jerk bait. Just twitch it. The other baits that are really good for schooling bass are your lipless crankbaits. My favorite bait is called the Missouri Rattling Vibe. I like this blueback, chartreuse belly, chrome-sided rattling vibe. You can throw it a mile, you let it sink, you can work it at any depth from right under the surface all the way to the bottom. But I fish it with a pumping motion. I throw it out, I let it sink a little bit, then I reel it and pump, reel it and pump. And then of course the other old standby is your spots, Cordell spots. The chrome Cordell spot in the medium size is absolutely one of the best schooling baits you'll ever get. It's chrome with a black back. As the weather goes on in September, the fish will start to move into the backs of the creek channels because the shad migrate back there. The one thing you do not want to overlook in a creek channel is secondary points. That's where most of your fish are caught. Is that gonna mess you up?
Just keep going.
If you go into the back of a creek and you see shad, look for them on your locator. Also look for them flipping. If you find them flipping, that's awesome. That's what you're looking for. You'll catch them then. I want to tell you something about this fall patterns and how you can try them out. The basscast.com starts its annual tournament schedule September the 8th. All the tournaments are out on Smith Mountain Lake. They're all out of Parkway Marina. They're all there's a schedule available on their website. They're good tournaments, they're well run, there's good opportunity to earn some money and have a good time. These guys do a really good job of putting them on. The first one, like I said, September the 8th at Smith Mountain Lake. Check out the website, thebasscast.com, for more details. Thanks, good to see you. See you next month.